Moreover, I will give you a new heart, and put a new spirit within you, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh, and give you a heart of flesh. Ezekiel 36:26. Dear listener, this verse is part of a larger prophecy in which God promises to restore the nation of Israel after they have been exiled and scattered among other nations. The people of Israel had turned away from God and were living in rebellion against Him, so God allowed them to be conquered and taken into captivity as a punishment for their disobedience. But even in the midst of their punishment, God promises to restore His people and bring them back to the land of Israel. He promises to cleanse them from their sins and give them a new heart and a new spirit. This transformation is not something that the people can achieve on their own, but is a gift from God. The idea of a heart of stone versus a heart of flesh is a metaphor for the transformation that God promises to bring about in His people. A heart of stone is hard, unfeeling, and resistant to change. It is unable to respond to God's love and grace. But a heart of flesh is soft, pliable, and open to God's leading. It is able to receive God's love and respond in obedience. So when God promises to give His people a new heart and a new spirit, He is promising to transform them from the inside out. He is promising to remove their hard and unresponsive hearts and replace them with hearts that are soft and responsive to His will. This transformation is a work of God's grace and power, and it is something that we cannot achieve on our own. But when we turn to God in faith and repentance, He is faithful to transform us and make us new. The verse is a reminder of God's redemptive plan for His people. It speaks to the depth of the transformation that God desires to do in your hearts, which is only possible through a new heart and a new spirit which comes through faith in Jesus. Like if you believe in God,